Hi, this is Steve Dana from Century 21 North Homes Realty again with another jam-packed edition of Service for Life. There's a lot in this edition, so let's get started. On page 1, I started off with an article about the benefits of combining certain foods to help boost our health. I've tried most of them, and whether they have health benefits or not, they're not too bad. The exception for me at least being kale with almonds. I'm sorry, but kale is just wrong. And in my youth, kale went straight to the pigs. On page 2, I included a piece about how to be a better friend and how important our friendships can be to the other person. Being a friend to somebody is probably more important than having some of the friends we have. Relationships with people we care about is what makes for a great life. Treasure your friends. Also on page 2 is a short article about data usage on your cell phone. I don't know about you, but my phone data plan is crazy. I try to use free Wi-Fi whenever I can and wherever I can, but almost without exception, every month, about 10 days before the end of my billing cycle, I get a text message from Verizon telling me I've just about used up my allotment. I don't know how it happens. I'm sure that this article is going to have some benefit for me as well as you, and I know I'm going to be digging in right now to find out what's going on. On page 3, I included an article about fixing a leaky shower. Whether it's your shower or some other plumbing issue, these tips are applicable. I take pictures of everything these days. That old saying that a picture is worth 10,000 words is so true. First thing you need to do is take a picture of your problem and then show it to the guy at the McDaniel's Do It Center. Then he won't have to wonder what you're talking about. On page 4, I included a story related to baseball. I guess it's a spring thing. Whenever the Mariners start a new season, we always start with such great hope that the Mariners will go all the way. And then before you know it, Felix is hurt, and you know we're not. Anyway, this article isn't about baseball, but what we learn about life from baseball, and in all truth, from many other sports. This article is really about the teachers and the coaches that I've had in my life, and you've probably had in your life, that make us the people we are. Page 5 is another teaching moment I pulled from Dave Anderson, a leadership trainer from Tyler, Texas. I read his blog every week, and a week or so ago, this article popped up. And considering the Easter season, its shepherd theme was particularly meaningful. With regard to the real estate market, I can report that interest rate increases took a pause. That's rate increases took a pause. And even dropped back down a little bit to nearly 2017 lows. So the trend of rising mortgage interest rates has subsided a bit for now. And if you could see the chart I have on my computer, inventory of homes for sale in the market are still at record lows. Currently in Snohomish County, there are only 841 homes for sale, 112 condominiums, and 14 manufactured homes. We're still seeing only one new listing come on for every 2 homes that sell. So, it's a great time to list your home since homes are selling like hotcakes. I guess I should add that if you price your house too high in this market, even in this market, it may not attract much attention. That's why you need to call me so we can set a price for your house that's high enough to make them breathe hard, but low enough that it'll appraise. Call me. I'll work with you. We'll get your house sold. And finally, I don't want to go without reminding you all about Mother's Day on Sunday, May 14th. Even though my mother passed away some years ago, most of the women in my life are mothers, and they are deserving of our praise. Remember to tell the mothers in your life that you love them, and cement the deal with a big old box of chocolates or a nice bouquet of her favorite flowers. So, that wraps it up for another month. I hope you enjoy my newsletter, and remember, if you need a realtor or know somebody who needs a realtor, I'm available for duty. Call me, text me, email me, or flag me down on the street. I'm here for you. And for all my existing clients, thank you so much for letting me serve you. Oh, and a heads up. If you know anybody who's a real estate investor, I've gone back to school to be more knowledgeable about tax-deferred exchanges. With the government tinkering with tax reform, who knows how things are going to turn out? Everybody needs to understand what it takes to shelter capital gains. So call me. Thank you. I'll see you next month.